Mr.
Hello, sir. How are you?
All right, what are we talking about today?
Talking about venting of gas appliances, whether it be a water heater like this, a furnace, or a boiler. It has a flame down below, has flue products that have to get outside the building. So it has temperature, has carbon monoxide, and usually has some moisture in it too.
Okay.
So historically we use this galvanized smoke pipe. It would come here, it would go into a chimney, and it had plenty of lift, right? There's
Because
plenty
of
of
a lot of
draft,
heat.
and it would go right up the chimney and right out to atmosphere through the top of the chimney.
Yeah.
But as we made efficiency important, as we made equipment more efficient, it meant that we were extracting more energy or heat out of the flue products and using it in the water or in the building.
Less heat, less lift.
Correct, so less temperature. So then you couldn't really use the galvanized smoke pipe anymore because it didn't want to go up naturally. You needed a fan. And you really couldn't let it sit in here with moisture in it because it could rust the metal.
And you're saying sit because instead of going up, we now start to vent these things sideways out the side
direct
of the
vent to
house.
outside. So the local installers went and they found whatever material they could find readily available. On the East Coast, they use standard PVC pipe like this. This is drain, waste, and vent pipe that you'd see readily available at the plumbing supply or the home center.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, it was never designed to be able to take that kind of temperature over time. A simple plastic can get brittle over time. If you expose it to heating and cooling, it'll temperature age and it'll start to get brittle. So here's what it should look like right here.
Nice and white.
Here's one that's been in for a long time here. You can see it discolored on the inside even more dramatically. Talk about brittle. Here's a pipe that was actually installed in a building. It was built in and it expanded, contracted, and it broke off here.
Whoa.
So now it leaked into the building with carbon monoxide right here.
Nobody likes a plumbing leak, but if it's water, you can deal with it. If it's carbon monoxide, game over.
Deadly, absolutely deadly.
Okay.
So they established a standard that said from now on you have to have, if you're going to use a PVC, it has to be a PVC that's been designed and tested for use as a gas vent. Okay. So it would look like this. It would clearly say gas vent right on the piping right
Gas
here.
vent categories.
The other part of the standard is both the pipe and the fitting should be manufactured by the same manufacturer.
Why is that?
Well, here's an example here. This is two different manufacturers. You see how loose this is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now you might be able to put enough glue in there to make it, but you don't want to rely on the glue. You want the fitting itself to be tight.
Because we want it airtight.
Yeah, this is the way it should be. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Got it.
Okay, so that's an important standard.
So I guess the lesson is, we're looking for this for
Yeah.
new installation.
Yeah.
If we have that,
Well, if you see in your basement as a homeowner that this is fully discolored, it might be time to have a pro come in and check it and find something that's a little safer.
and as is always the case, a good CO detector is cheap insurance.
Cheap insurance, absolutely.
Good information. Thank you.